At Consumer Cellular, you get the same exact coverage as the largest carriers, but for up to half the cost. Same thing, up to half the cost. Up to half the cost for the same thing. 50% the money for 100% the same thing. I hope I'm making myself clear. Consumer Cellular. When freedom calls, we're here to answer. Call us at 1-888-FREEDOM.
Half the cost savings based on cost of Consumer Cellular single-line 5GB data plan with unlimited talk and text compared to lowest cost single-line postpaid unlimited talk, text, and data plan offered by T-Mobile and Verizon May 2023.
A Merry Christmas. Today, the 21st of December. We've got 4 more days to go for Christmas Day. And the biggest concert ever to hit, not just Osei but Ghana, is up on Monday. I mean, if you have friends, who are coming down from abroad, you have friends who are, in the Greater Accra region, in the Bono region, from the up north, why don't you show them some love this Christmas? Ask them to come to Osei, and then you bring them to the Night with the Stars. On the night, we'll have Akwabwa Jr. performing, we'll have Kidi performing, Kim Promise will be performing, Kofi Kenata will be performing, and then Kojo Antwi will be performing as well. Now, over the past few weeks, we've had the opportunity of profiling 4 out of the 5 for you. Today we get to profile the biggest of them all, and that is Kojo Antwi. Again, we've been fortunate enough to have had conversations with Kojo Antwi on Monday, and then on Wednesday, that's yesterday, we had a conversation with Akwabwa Jr. Today, if all goes well, we'll be speaking to Kenata, and we reached out to him. His manager picked up the call. I think he had some stuff to do yesterday, maybe rehearsals and all. He went to bed very early. So maybe we'll get him, maybe we might not get him, but the bottom line is we will definitely get him on Monday. And I like his endorsement for the show, and later we'll be sharing that with you. Leo, get that one queued up, so we can share with our listeners his promise to his fans in Kumasi. Meanwhile, Obasemane Obahima for Muntiemie. It's time to rock those kinky braids, the knotless twists, and all the darling hairstyles you can imagine. Now, it's happening from the 20th to the 23rd, so it began yesterday. It's ending on the 23rd, and that's on Saturday. At the Darling Braidathon in Kumasi KJT Gate 11. Buy any Darling Obasema or natural twist kinky to win free braiding, and buy any other Darling product to win goodies. Obasema braid now has more volume in each pack, giving you more value and head coverage with just 3 packs. Let's meet at Braidathon this Christmas to find your beautiful with Darling. It's happening live at the KJT Gate 11. It began yesterday. It's continuing today. So maybe you don't have money to celebrate Christmas or to, buy a new car or to pay your rent. I've got some great news for you, because if you're looking for quick, funds to solve your urgent financial needs, look no further. CBG offers you the opportunity to bridge your income gaps with no hassle. Access up to 400,000 Ghana cedis. Did you catch the figure? 400,000 Ghana cedis, and make payments for your rent, school fees, hospital bills, vehicle maintenance expenses, among others, with their loan offerings. Now visit any of their 114 branches nationwide to sign on to their personal salary loan. That is a salary advance payday loan. Now personal overdraft and controller loan, and enjoy competitive rates and flexible terms of repayment. Now for further inquiries, you can call them on 0302 216-000. Send them a mail to talktous@cbg.com.gh, or visit their social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, as always, we stand with you. Meanwhile, let me tell you about something that's happening at KFC. Again, if everything goes well, KFC will be joining us this morning for a conversation around 8:30. It's the holiday season. KFC is also extending an invitation to you to call in and participate in a KFC Fun Facts and Trivia Quiz. Now, the best part is that you'll receive tasty and exciting KFC treats for participating, so don't miss out. Stay tuned on this Thursday and Friday at 4 p.m. Now, it's a time to celebrate with delicious food, love, and KFC's finger-licking delights that will make Christmas even more memorable. KFC is finger-licking good. Now you're on MTN. Good for you. If you're not, you're missing out. So get on to MTN. Let me tell you why. Now, it's a new world of doing business, and your business shouldn't be left out. Now, it's time to get a Momo for Business today to accept payments from over 15 million Momo customers. All you need is a business registration certificate and your Ghana card. Applying to be MTN Momo merchant has been made simple and fast. You just have to dial *50 #51# and follow the prompts or apply online at momomerchantapplication.mtn.com.gh. Now you will receive a reference number which you can use to track your application. So don't get caught waiting. Enjoy secure transactions and convenient transactions for your business with MTN Momo today. Note that the application is free. Do not pay any money to anyone for a merchant payment solution. Report any fraudulent charges using the Momo app, available on Play Store or even on the App Store. Now let me tell you about Betway. Are you into betting? Well, the AFCON is around the corner, and Tuesdays, Fridays and Saturdays, well, will never be the same with Betway. Get cash rewards, free bets, free spins and more with deposits on Top Up Tuesday. Now log in on Fridays for a chance to get free bets, free spins and more. And then on Saturday, every Saturday, get boosted with odds across the most popular bet types on the weekend's big games or big fixtures. Only at betway.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. Is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. It's not for persons at the age of 18. Betway, get way more. All right, I'll be telling you about Veronique Heights before we start our conversation. Now, Veronique Heights is a 1 to 4 bedroom apartment located in the heart of Kumasi. It's at Denyami, and they're bringing you much happiness in this festive season. All year, through you've been at home. The same bathroom, use the same washroom, same kitchen, same hall, same bedroom. I know. That's why I'm asking you to go to Veronique Heights. Now, if you want to enjoy good music at a serene environment, enjoy local and continental food, plus pizza and many others, well, the only place you can go and rest and have fun is Veronique Heights. Come with your family and enjoy a special buffet on the 24th of December. It's happening from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can eat as much as you can. Also, from 5:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. on the same 24th in the evening, you can enjoy spicy charcoal barbecue with cocktails of your choice, accompanied by live jazz Christmas carols. On Christmas Day, the 25th of December, lunch will be served alongside dinner in the evening. So they are serving delicious buffet lunch, 12 noon, and dinner is at 4 p.m. with live jazz music playing all your Christmas tunes or carols. Come with your family and friends and enjoy a sumptuous array of delicious local and continental dishes from 12 p.m. On New Year's Day, 1st of January 2024, they will again serve lunch and serve dinner. So delicious lunch will be served during midday to 9 p.m. All right, so be there. So come to Veronique Heights this festive season and enjoy with your family. You can find them at Denyami here in Kumasi. Call them on 020-9777-7138. Visit their website on www.veroniqueheights.co. Dr. Peter Arthur is right here. Doc, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Afishapo.
I think I'm not again.
But I like your t-shirt. You are rocking in your Night with the Stars t-shirt. Listen, join us on Facebook on Love in the Morning. Check Dr. Pichata out. T-shirt is Fatal Bruta. We're not on Facebook.
Yes, because of the music.
Oh, by the music, the people, we have paid them to come and perform for us. So tell Facebook.
They will strike us.
Tell Facebook that we have paid the people to come and perform for us. So
they will strike us.
The distribution companies will not listen to you.
They don't listen to me.
Yeah.
Now that have you seen the Gamro receipt?
Oh, time but this Rexoma so that my many declines. I'm a petrol.
The whole year, I think Stoneboy received 284 CDs.
But what the thing is, they are at least trying to do something about it. Maybe the system should be made better so that revenue.
No, it is. But the point again is this: I mean, many media houses do not pay for playing their songs. For multimedia, it's like a religion. We pay religiously. But for that TV stations, radio stations, they don't play. I mean, they don't pay. So how do you expect them to make their monies? But it's all good. I mean, we're still growing in this space, so gradually we get there. So, Dr. Pichata, me who be my mama official pay.
I think I'm not again.
I feel to say na.
Oh, then I'm not never united that come.
The me wa.
No.
The baby abokoze. If you work. Shema ka shado bring your fee number 2.
Oh. You are welcome. My ready.
I ready well.
The good.
But Pastor Manko na but papa you he's like the meal that one person 10 people can eat no odi.
And I had the whole year. Na say Dr. Pitata say opemasem or wofufuo edipa 10 the amamenko na had dey.
Now Dr. Pitata afimoni nyina Dr. Pitata Papa why you nyina from debate na the day nyina that's also Dr. Pitata if I say we don't call Veronique Heights. No go junior na hiding.
Oh, it's not far-fetched.
So do it. It's not far-fetched. Do it.
He's my father. He has to do it.
He's your uncle. He's your uncle, not your father. Uncle Charlie. So Kojo was here on Monday.
Yeah.
You know,
I followed it.
Okay.
Wonderful interview.
And then we had Aquaboy yesterday.
Yeah.
Beautiful young man as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant, sharp-minded guy as well. So it tells you that, Charlie, all is set. Because Kojo says he's ready for the 24th. And Aquaboy says...
25th.
25th, sorry. Aquaboy says, we're fine to say World Cup, no? So Charlie, I'll say I'm paying you because last year he was here. And he says he fed on the crowd. The crowd loved his music. He was able to do more than he thought. So he has to come and prove himself again this time round. So Monday, I'm paying you.
Yeah.
Kojo himself says, you're on a Monday, and the crowd.
Good. I heard that.
And also, try 4 hours. Also,
come to second phone.
But Kojo is referred to as a legend, the superstar. I mean, the accolades and the names that comes to describe Kojo is he deserves it. What about him makes him that a legend?
He is a true legend, actually. And, personally, I think that we haven't given him the kind of attention that we should. You know what? I've been following Kojo since the time I was in the secondary school. Yes, O-level, A-level. Those days, these bands, Boom-Baya, Boom Talents, you see, those. So I was really following him. And he's one musician I have lived with throughout my life.
When you say live with, what do you mean?
I was young when he was performing, and then he became popular. And throughout, listen, during our discussion, I will tell you the background of the way he sees music. And you will see that at the time when he was performing and he was good, you could measure him up with the Felas and the Sonio Cousins in Nigeria, Prince Nico in Baga, all right? Then you go to South Africa, the Miriam Makibas and the Hugh Misakiles, and yes, I will tell you that. And that is why I'm saying that perhaps we haven't paid that type of attention.
Why do you think it is so? Why haven't we give him the needed attention?
No, it depends upon, because Nigeria is a big country, all right? And then South Africa is another very big country. And their appreciation of music is different from the way we... In fact, if you talk of Osibisa, had they not been outside, it would have been a different story.
I agree.
All right.
I agree.
You see, so you have this huge personality, okay, coming to perform for us. And honestly, I think it's a privilege for me to be speaking not for him, but on behalf of all his fans and multimedia.
Including me, yeah.
Exactly, and multimedia. We take this opportunity to thank him for the great work he has done for Ghana.
He says music did not find him. He said he didn't find music.
Music found him. Yes.
What does that mean to you? I mean, is it to suggest that he learned music? I mean, what does that say to you?
No, he never thought he was going to be a musician. And then Boom Talents discovered his talent. And then that was how everything started.
So for him, he learned music as a trade?
No, it's a trade. What we mean by trade is that those days, you have to be a packer.
Packer meaning?
Packer meaning you have to pack all the instruments and all that. Very good. It's a trade. Like you go to Swami.
Yeah.
And then when you are doing the packing, you are observing the other artists.
Okay.
Then you progress to become a Kongadi. You play Konga. And when you play Konga, from there you go and play the drums. Now this is when you internalize rhythm. So you learn rhythm flow, you learn rhythm control, and you learn rhythm power. And when you are okay with that, then you can go and then learn how to sing, or you can go and learn how to play the instruments.
Now I understand when you say that you've lived Kojo all your life. Because when we spoke to him on Monday, I asked him how his songs comes to him, how he writes the songs. He said the same thing you just said. And I even asked him which of the songs he has released is his favorite. He says his favorite has not been released yet.
Yeah.
He says his favorite has not been released.
Because you see, for these people, like the Papa Yangsons and the Pat Thomas and A.B. Krenzel, they are practiced musicians. They know their art. So we have two, soul in art and then mind in art. Soul in art, you get the inspiration, you go to the studio, and then the programmer will help you out. But the mind in art is the person who sits down and calculates every bit of
note,
the sound.
every little
so
bit.
with Kojo, what happened is that he will have the idea, and then he will sit on the keyboards and breathe the idea on the keyboards. Then the keyboards will define his idea well. Okay. Then he will use what he has on the keyboards for his melody and perfect the chords and perfect the progression. He hasn't finished. So for him, it is a process. A process. He is now going to read about the ideas that he has. Then he is going to the people to research to find out exactly what they want before he will come. You see, Kojo has songs for about 10 years, he hasn't released them.
Yeah.
Simply because he is still not satisfied with what he has to come out with. So it's not like these days you just walk and then somebody else is giving you the beat. And no. And this is why they are perennial musicians. So every single hit, every single song is a hit.
And the exciting thing is that he says he's even written a book. A book he'll be launching on the 14th of February next year. That's 2024. Talks about the journey. A book that would enable the young ones, the up-and-coming ones, learn. And then maybe when they read the book and get to appreciate and understand what goes into music, they'll not just get up and have some words in their minds, walk into a studio, put some beats together, and then start rapping and say they've done music. Meanwhile, you don't know how to play any instrument whatsoever.
Yeah, David, listening to Doc, I think that they come back to one thing that the last time I was using Leo, I was saying that there's no apprenticeship in the industry. There are no real godfathers. When you listen to when you listen to Kojo himself when he came here, when you listen to Kojo Antwi when he came here, when you listen to Doc, what is clear is that he learned music through apprenticeship, and that has stayed with them. And I think that is one thing that our industry and generally in life, Ghana, we are losing. There's no leaders. They are no mentors. So when you listen to Lumba, Nane Champion, Kodrenchi, Amache, those people, they progress much.
Yeah, every single one of them going through the process from like the beginning.
And it's just like Akwabwa, the grandfather, the father. So,
but Doc, let me digress. I heard a story that it was actually Kojo Antwi who taught Lumba how to do live performance.
It's not only Lumba, Amachi Dede.
Okay.
Yes. most of the keyboards, Amachi Dede, the keyboards. It was Kojo Antwi who did everything.
Yeah, actually, he actually schooled Lumba.
He has, yes. Yeah. So, and he has a lot of influence on Amachi Dede as well.
For me, I like his humility. I mean, he has a show with us on the 25th. He drove all the way from Accra just to grant us an interview. Drove all the way from Accra with his beautiful wife, got into the studio. The wife was downstairs waiting in the car.
Wow.
He had the interview with us and then drove back to Accra. You know, and I respected that of him. And I'm a friend from phone, so friend crowd. But for Akwabwa, he called back yesterday, and we spoke to.
But what you're saying is true, though. Some of them,
but I respect. Listen, I respected Akwabwa too so well. You know, I've moved with a lot of musicians. What they do is that they are seated down, their phones ring. They can easily pick their phone, but Fakon. Akwabwa picks his phone himself, does his contrast and whatever himself. You know, Kojo Antwi picks his phone himself. But there are a lot of people who need to night.
Well, Dave.
But again, Kojo Antwi believes in
times are changing. Times are changing.
Kojo Antwi believes in Pan-Africanism, doesn't he?
I was coming there, and before we can understand that, maybe we have to play just a little bit of some Bob Marley's songs.
Which song for Bob Marley?
Yes, Ambush in the Night. Just a bit. Ambush in the Night, and then Top Ranking. You know, he released that album 79.
Who did?
Bob Marley.
Right.
And it's not only Bob Marley, but these informed him. the idea of emancipation, liberation. So the Rasta liberation, so you play, and then I will do the commentary.
All right, so
just a bit.
Could you do the Pan-Africanists?
Yes.
See them fighting for power. But they know not the hour. So they bribing with their gun, spare parts, and money. Trying to belittle our integrity now. They say what we know is just what they teach us. And we're so ignorant, 'cause every time they can reach us through political strategy, they keep us hungry. And when you're gonna get some food, your brother got to be your enemy. Well, ambush in the night.
You get that?
Before you even talk about it, we sorry, I can just a bit maybe Bob Marley. I mean, how?
Oh, Master, no.
No, never. Bob Marley. That's another day's conversation.
You understand? This is complete post-colonial exegesis. All right? Where he is talking about what we call the mimicry. You know, you have Frantz Fanon, you have Aimé Césaire, Leon Damas, and the rest, Senghor. And they talk a lot about this, that we Africans would like to copy whatever the whites are doing. All right?
We're still copying, aren't we?
Yes. And then they are saying we haven't reached where we have to simply because we copy. This is what he's talking about. And so he says that they tell us that what we know is what they tell us. And then the second verse, excuse me, he said that, but we are not ignorant. Through the powers of the Most High, we keep on surviving. And by the powers of the Most High, we keep on thriving. That is it. Now, these ideas were the kinds that influenced Kojo. So he became a Pan-Africanist. We don't have time. There is another one, but we don't have time.
Oh, let's play it. What song is that?
Oh, that is Top Ranking.
Top Ranking. Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, but I queued you a long time ago.
No, you didn't.
Probably didn't we?
No.
Prof is pleading on your behalf, but we did. Oh, right, we.
They don't want to see us unite. All they want us to do is keep on fussing and fighting. They don't want to see us live together. All they want us to do is keep on killing one another. Top ranking, top ranking. Are you skanking? Are you
So you see the kind of consciousness that Bob Marley supplies to a young man like Kojo.
Yeah.
And so he develops that type of mentality. And you see, it's the same Garvey type of philosophy that informed Fela.
Yeah.
It's the same Garvey type of philosophy Sonny Okuzin, the same Garvey type of philosophy Miriam Makeba, the same Garvey type of philosophy Hugh Masekela, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Right. So his early song, Akwanuma, is purely on this. So let's have Akwanuma, and then we'll talk about that.
All right.
Very controversial.
So we're building up to Monday's
Yes,
great,
very, very
great
controversial.
show at the Ratri Park. It's all about the night with the stars, and today we're profiling, Kojo. Antwi. Now, Kojo Antwi was with us on Monday in the studios of Love 99.5. And we're wrapping up our build up. And so, if we're ready with Akwanoma, here we go. Minutes past 8, Akwanoma, Kojo Antwi, in there. And of course, it dovetails into that question that I asked about his being a Pan-Africanist.
Yes,
believing in emancipation, believing in the black rights, and thinking that the black man is also capable of managing his own affairs. As to whether we've done that, very well, I can't tell. The listeners are the judges of that. Yeah.
But Dave, do you know I've never listened to the lyrics like this?
That's how it is sometimes.
Wow.
That's how it is sometimes.
It's basically talking about slavery, right?
Yeah.
He's talking about colonialism.
Neo-colonialism.
No, colonialism being darkness. And that, it's light, and the absence of light is darkness. And when you have darkness, you cannot reach where you have to go. And so this idea of colonialism has taken away all the things that we have, and that is making us bereft of development, bereft of ideas, bereft of energy, and so on and so forth. And that is why they are controversial. He says, Sukuni yen kubio. Now, why I'm saying they are controversial is that it's a debate. Okay, so it's true. White man's education has taken a lot from us. It's true. But the question is, had it not been for the white man's education, where would we have been? That's the debate.
So I think the contrast is we have to find our own footing in education ourselves in our way.
Exactly. Yeah, okay. Indigenize our own intellectual production.
Music is amazing. One song, how
the dynamics that it comes along with. But,
exactly.
But that is why oftentimes I throw that question to Dr. Peter Arthur. That listen, if you're listening to music, what do you need to look out for? There are people who go with the flow of the beat, ging, 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 and that's all. But if you listen to people like Peter Tosh, Jimmy Cliff, Bob Marley and Co, Culture and Co, they're speaking to your conscience. They're speaking to you.
Message.
If you listen to Kojo Antwi, if you listen
Content.
to, they're talking to you. Let's move on to play the song from Kojo Antwi.
Yes, and before you go that, what happened was that after this one, he came back to Ghana, and then when he searched around, he saw that the Pan-Africanist approach was not going to work, so he dropped it and started with a bit of some elegiac lyrics you know, our a year and all that.
Yeah.
And that is what brought about Emribi Beba.
Okay.
And then
Edinkra.
yeah, that's it.
That song always sent chills down my spine when I was
Which one?
young. But
But you know,
it felt like you were in some Pumbina.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But he was communicating actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
But one thing that again, if drops on my mind right now. So, Kojo Antwi has gone through phases.
Yeah.
In terms of his music style,
Yeah.
you cannot say that he is, let's say, a reggae artist or whatever.
No.
He's gone through phases when it comes to the music.
You know
industry.
what? They during those days, because they were bandsmen, you know, he always says that he's a copyright.
Yeah.
And they will play those from the US, those from the So they were used and they were playing high life. So they were used to all types of rhythms. And it depends upon what he wants to say and the kind of rhythm he wants to use. So sometimes he uses reggae, sometimes, but generally we say that he does Afropop. But he does R&B, he does reggae, he does everything.
Let's enjoy the
Emribi Beba.
and of course, I'm wondering whether to ask the question on air right now.
No.
I'm wondering whether to ask the question right now. In fact, I'm tempted to ask the question right now.
No.
I should not.
No, not now.
Mami Tonka cry.
No, now.
What about this song Edinkra makes you love it, Leo?
I mean, this is the song which is about death, about leaving the world, but it makes you excited. And then when it reaches the place where the chorus comes, Edinkra, Makramo, it feels like you've done your bit to the world. You are saying
It's like
goodbye.
Jesus Christ when he came and did all he
When
could.
we may
We
call.
know all.
Yeah, and
know-
it's filled with so much love and then sorrow at the same time. And
Emotions are high.
Yeah.
And
emotions are right
you
on
know
there.
one thing with him, he's got that type of restrained voice indicating distance.
Yeah.
He will use when it comes to love, you will see it. And normally when he's yearning and when he's searching, that is the kind of words, the kind of voice that he uses. It's a bit restrained. And from here, he jumped into love teams.
And again, one thing, sorry, please land. You land.
And with the love teams, it's not just love. He has categorized them. We have filial love. We have conjugal love. We have erotic love. We have fantasy love. And each of them, once you hear, you feel that this love is different from the other.
So we'll start with the filial love shortly. Filial love, we play the song Brebre Noah. But before we even play the Brebre Noah, one thing about Kojo that I also like is that he has a very nice, intelligent way of playing with words. Now, unlike Namafo, they'll say raw as it is.
No. This kind of namafo, I'm not too much in favor of that because
And you're a liar.
every age and its art.
But
please.
But Peter, sorry for calling you Peter. You and I were on that same level. So, can you imagine when you are in a company of young kids, and then some words are used in songs? Obviously, you don't be comfortable. But when certain things are said in a song like Kojo does, and you'd have to think about it. You know the word like Adolfo. Come. Tekrema uta friend inside that. The tongue. So the tongue like a toffee. Toffees when you lick on them, you suck on them. They will,
So we know what you're trying to say. You
So
understand?
he talks about the tongue.
About this song, Akonoba.
And he says, maybe a toffee.
Oduma kuma toffee ya toffee one.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So that is something you can say kind of
Very erotic too.
Exactly, but you have to think twice or three.
and all.
Dave, what doctor is trying to communicate, you are like me. You know, for me, my musician any day is Lumba. Me Satawale news to me see big me tree that. Not because I don't like them, but as Doc is saying, the times they lived in. So, for example, the last time we were talking about Kojo and Co, Lumbers and Co, because they lived abroad, they've suffered a bit of racism, they've suffered a bit of the hardships. When you listen to their song, it is there. But these young guys, what have they seen? It's youth. We are, espoused to a lot of.
You know what Kojo Antwi said when he was with us on Monday? So the current song is shaking your bum.
Exactly.
Shake your bum.
Because David, that is what the Ghanaian society of fabric.
That's what it's evoked. That's what it's evoked right now.
It exudes.
Mate.
Right.
Let's talk about
now-
filial love. Let's talk about filial love in his song that he titles Brebre Noah. Listen to how the song begins.
He's showing that type of distance and he's trying to catch up with her. That image is there.
And again, this just popped up, on my mind. When Kojo, for example, will tell you that in as much as he's singing love songs and he's telling love stories and all that, he wouldn't want to go overboard where one day a grandchild of his or of his will come and say, my grandpa played this kind of song, or
It's whack.
so he's guided, he's mindful of the choice of words, knowing very well that he wouldn't want to be judged by his son or daughter or his grandchildren. So he chooses the right words for his song. So he's a matured musician. Let me put it away.
I just looked it up. The wife is actually rocking.
Oh, you thought we were kidding?
No, yeah, that's because I was.
You had doubts?
No, not that. But he said they were caught. So I just checked it out.
But now they've been married
Wow, that's
they've been married for about 20
Oh, no,
years.
23 years.
23 years.
And then he said on Monday, for example, that his son himself has, advises him on the kind of songs he should be playing. I mean, like I said to you a while ago, he said his best songs are yet to be, released.
It's true.
His best songs are yet to be
Dave,
released.
so true love, love at first sight exists.
Oh yeah, it does.
It does.
It does. But some people can confuse it with lust or infatuation.
Yeah.
But true love exists. It does. It exists. But it's not common anyway.
Yes.
What shall I drink? So let's not talk about the
Erotic love.
That the erotic love
we have a lot. He
so
gives
pour
you-
some sugar.
Yes. There's something we call instantiation. That he gives you real instances of what real love should be.
Oh, yes.
As for these ones, just keep on playing them.
No,
Yes.
the thing about Kojo like lustrous music is when you are like in that space with maybe the one you love and you are playing it in the background, it kind of spices up. Yeah, it's easy for you to scream the word.
No, but I'm on the train no more.